Hello everybody, welcome to the Iwade Garage Virtual Skid 15, and tonight we've got another cracker installed for you. If you were lucky enough to have watched Virtual Skid 2, you will know the brilliant Warriors versus Belle Vue Colts meeting that starred Sandra Hinchliffe and Paul Bowen. Well, tonight they're back. It's going to be absolutely fantastic. I can't wait for it. The Warriors are sponsored by our good friend James Luckman from Papa Luckman Fitness Group, and Andy will tell you more about some brilliant offers from him coming forward. And also the Colts are sponsored by our great friend Ricky Neal at Shore Speed. So we are in for a cracking meeting tonight. I can't wait to get started. So let's bring her in, the Queen of the Skies, Sandra Hinchliffe.
Hello.
Hello, how are you doing?
I'm good, thank you. I'm polishing the trophy, ready for the win, Barry.
Brilliant, brilliant, brilliant. You polish it, girl. It's got your name all over it. Anyway, what do I spy in the background there? King of the Pies versus Queen of the Skies?
Absolutely. This isn't about the Colts here. This is personal for me now. This is about me and Mr. Bowen.
Okay, well, make sure you beat Mr. Sorry, make sure you have a good, fair meeting. Let's bring him in anyway. Come on, Paul. Let's bring in Paul Bowen.
I'm here. I'm all right, Barry. How are you?
Very good, thank you, sir. You keeping well?
Oh, always well over here. I'm just taking a sip here of Coke Zero because it just reminds me of how many points the opposition's going to score tonight.
Well, if you care to look behind Sandra, you'll see her. She's calling you the King of Pies.
I am the King of Pies.
Well, yeah.
She's got a lovely picture there with me white helmet. That's all I'm going to see is the back of my head.
Back of your head. Well, tonight we have the rematch. 45-45 last time. It was superb. It's the one the fans wanted, and they've been asking for this as much as they've been asking for the Swindon and Oxford match. So I can't wait. So I'm going to remind you of the rules, okay, to tell you how we've come to where we have come to. So we've taken 4 meetings, the Warriors versus the Belle Vue Colts, which gave us 60 heats. We threw that into Andy Hague's magic computer algorithm, and it spat it out to give us 15 heats with a choice of A, B, C or D. Whoever gets to go first will have the first selection, and we go through to heat 15 to decide the winner, and we will have a winner if we have to go to sudden death heats afterwards somehow. Okay, there's no draw tonight.
You could just stop it now, Barry, if you want, and then I can bit winner if you want to go to bed early.
Yeah, come on. Anyway, don't forget, we also have the tactical substitute rule. So if you fall 6 points or more behind, you can ask Andy to tell you the home Warriors or the away Belle Vue Colts riders, okay? So you can hear who's in each race should you go for 6 points behind. Happy with that?
I'm happy. I'm not going to need that rule, mate, but go on, carry on.
I have the Warriors champagne.
Yeah, there we go.
Ready?
Warriors champagne winning fizz.
I've got the methanol candle. Got it all burning red. I've got the smells. I've got the trophy polished and the fizz on ice. We're in for a win.
I can't wait. However, we do have fans in the chat room, so I need to tell them what's on offer today, because we've got 2 Warriors v Colts DVDs for courtesy of the brilliant Andy Hague at Speedway Portal. And you can win tonight a one-on-one Papa Luckman session where he can do your bums, tums, thighs, and whatever you want. He will do that for you via Zoom, or you can join him with his regular sessions, 4 sessions a week, just like the Papa Luckman Facebook page. And believe me, I already do it on a Sunday only, and it's good fun. You can go as fast as you want in the comfort of your own room and do as much or as little as you want. But believe me, he sees us all, and he moans at us if we're not doing well enough. That's the lucky prizes tonight, so make sure you get in there. So, without further ado, I've got 2 things left to do. One is to tell you the good news that here are all the races. So you could have spotted them there. But let me tell you, Sandra, if you do as I expect you to do, you will score 59 points tonight. If you don't do as I expect you to do, it will be a crummy 26.
No, we're not going that way. We'll do the 50 odd.
50 odd, good to hear. Mr. Pyman, if you do as well as many of your fans will want you to do, you can score 64.
Oh, go on then.
But if you get it wrong, it's 31. So those are your options.
Both higher numbers, though, there, Barry. The odds are in my favour.
You are slightly in your favour, which means you must have done pathetic last time for a draw. So what will happen if Sandra gets a win? It will be across social media.
You might just see a splat on this screen because I've just thrown my computer out the window.
Well, I need to thank everybody that sponsors the virtual skids from start to finish. Thank you so much, everybody. Iwade Garage, our main sponsor, and everybody who sponsored teams and races. You've done us proud, and without that, we couldn't do that. We couldn't do virtual skids. So we changed it slightly. See these? These are the keys. And my watch hand is my left hand. Okay, so as you are the away team, Paul,
Yeah.
do you want the watch hand or the non-watch hand?
Is this some kind of rip-off toss? Do we not have a 2p? Is the budget gone that far, Barry?
It's gone. It's gone.
I'll go for the left.
Is that the watch or non-watch?
Non-watch.
Non-watch. You go first, my friend.
Oh,
Well done.
I got my left and my right mixed up there because the watch
I know,
is
we're
on
back
the
to
left.
front. Anyway, I'm going to hand you over to the wonderful Mr. Hague. Have a good time, and we'll be back in soon to celebrate Sandra's win. Sorry, to discuss the meeting. Good luck, guys.
Okay, we are back with Virtual Skid 15, and what a meeting we got planned here. We've had some crackers come up lately, but I think we've all been waiting for this one, as Barry said. We're revisiting Virtual Skid 2 with these guys. Sandra Hinchliffe for the Warriors, Paul Bowen, Mr. Pieman back for Belle Vue. What a meeting we had last time. It ended a draw, and before we go on the road with this, we have to have a rematch, make sure that we find out really who is going to win this meeting before we go any further. So, it's back to Smallbrook. It's back to those 4 meetings, but it's not back to those 4 choices because the algorithm's been mixed around again and all those choices have been mixed up. It's back to 0-0, and we're going to find out truly who is the king or the queen of this match tonight. So, Paul, you have won the virtual coin toss there, and it's your choice.
I'm going to stick with my method. It's B for Bowen. Heat 1. Let's go.
B for Bowen, Heat 1. Okay, for the Warriors, we have Ellis Perks and Kelsey Dugard. And for the Belle Vue Colts, we have Daniel Bewley and Tom Woolley.
Can see a lovely draw coming on here.
Okay, he thinks a draw. What do you think, Sandra?
Yeah, I think he's right, actually. I think they're level pegging here now, so it'll be a nice first heat.
Nice first heat to kick us off with. This is heat number 1, sponsored by SD Timmo Car Sales up there in Oxford. He's been virtual team manager a couple of times, and tonight he comes back on board as sponsor of Heat 1. Let's head in then, eyes down. Let's get to some racing.
Good things about him. Just making sure they're getting their gates and all their bikes prepared.
Here we are. Come on then, let's have you. You watch Dan. Straight off the bat on the outside. Easily done.
Come on, Tom, what are you doing?
Tom's for me, he's riding at the back. You're all right, calm down. It's as I predicted. It's a 3-3.
By Ellis Perks and Kelsey Dugard, and at the back is Tom Woolley. Settling in now.
Look at Danny, he's just incredible amount of talent. I think he was still in nappies at this stage. It's his first go round the Isle of Wight, I think, and look at him, he is just a class act.
With conditions.
He's going well, but
he's gaining ground there.
Ooh, he's on his tail,
He can be on his tail all day long, he ain't getting anywhere near him.
And into the third bend he goes, trying the high line. Can he get around Daniel Bewley?
It's just like his hometown, he's going down under here.
In front is Daniel Bewley, second Ellis Perks, third Kelsey.
Where are the other two? Come on!
The back's Tom Woolley.
I think they've backed up, they're having sandwiches at back.
Round the outside goes Ellis Perks, can he get there?
Here he is, he's going to bring it home for me now.
And it's a race to the line.
Ooh!
And there we go, checker flag, Heat 1.
Well done.
So the result for Heat 1.
Back in the virtual pits then, and it's still a draw. What is it going to take to separate you guys then? Heat 1, 3-3. Sandra, Ellis Perks there coming in second. Didn't quite do it for you there, but still, you're not losing.
No, we're not losing. And like I say, we're starting off steady like we did before, and that went all right. So I'm happy with that and looking forward to the next heat.
Well, the next heat is heat number 2, sponsored by Speculate to Accumulate, horse racing tipping service, and very involved within Speedway. Sponsors of many of the junior riders and also clubs as well, owned by Ian Jordan. So thanks for coming on board, guys. Heat number 2 then, over to Sandra. A, B, C or D?
I'm going to go C.
Going C. 2017, your riders are Jamie Seeley and Adam Portwood, and they come up against Andy Mellish and Luke Woodall. So we're going to come to Paul first for this one. Andy and Luke, you know them well. Do you think they can pull this one out the bag?
I think they could. Andy's got so much experience. I think I wouldn't be surprised if we saw a 5-1 for this one. I'm very hopeful.
And Jamie Seeley, Adam Portwood, Sandra, you've seen them ride many laps around Smallbrook, so what do you think?
Yeah, they're absolutely lovely guys. They're fantastic in the pits. They're really, really great with the supporters. Let's see if they can do it on the track tonight as well.
Okay, well, the only way to find out is if we watch the race. This is heat number 2.
They've got great personality, but unfortunately, personality doesn't make points.
It might not make points, but that's what the spectators like to see. Good personality with the spectators and on the track. Let's see these boys go.
No, they don't. They like to get them watched absolutely smashed, and you're about to see it now. Although my boys aren't out in front.
Coming through the second place there, it is Mellish in the...
Oh, I'm not happy at this. He's going to cave under the pressure, though, from he's a grass tracker at heart. You just watch Mellish come in here now. He's coming up. He's going to line him up on the outside or inside. One or the other.
Not just yet, not just yet. He's still out in front and we've got one in third. Come on, we could be in with a draw. Come on, boys.
See, Mellish, he's coming. He's got that grass track style. He's going to be aggressive here now soon. He ain't going to wait around.
Waiting so far and he's still not doing it. So come on, boys.
Here we go. This is it. Oh, what's your fella doing? He's grass tracking and all.
That means it is Woodhull and Mellish coming through on the
inside. Oh, he's done it now, hasn't he? He's got him first.
So Mellish takes over.
He's off. This is it. We've got one in the front and we've got one in third and we've got one having sandwiches in the middle.
Wobbly camera positions.
You have. That's absolutely right. We're only on heat 2. But they gave him a run for their money, Paul.
Well, he did he? He's half a lap behind. There we go. Boom. He's having it. I'll take a 4-2.
In third place over the line now is Luke Woodhull. So it's a 4-2.
The deadlock is broken as we come into the pits for heat number 2. It was a 4-2. Belle Vue, you take the lead by 2 points, Paul. Got to be happy with that.
Always happy over here. I knew it were happening. Gifted a point, I'll give you that, but I'll take it.
Gifted a point. What awful luck for you, Sandra. Jamie Seeley pulling up and then Adam Portwood going wide and losing that first position.
Yeah, it wasn't a great start to the meeting, was it? But like I say, it's only heat 2. I mean, it's our second meeting now. It's double trouble, and we intend in giving the Colts a lot of trouble tonight. Double meeting. They're not going to win this.
Woman on a mission here, Paul. You're in trouble.
I'm not, because I'm about to pick my next winners.
It is heat number 3, sponsored by our great friends up there in Rochdale, Rentruck. If you're after a new van to rent, then make sure you go up and see those guys. They give you a great price whilst talking Speedway at the same time. Heat number 3, then, Paul, back to you. A, B, C or D?
C for champions.
C for champions, heading all the way back to 2016. For the Warriors, we have Lee Smart and Mark Baisby, and they're coming up against James Shanes and Rob Shuttleworth as well. What a pairing there for the Belle Vue Colts, Paul. You got to be happy with that pairing.
Well happy with that. Both Premiership, Championship kind of riders. It's like I've got 2 number 1s in there. This is going to be easy.
Very, very confident down there, but Sandra, you're not looking as confident in this one. Although Mark and Lee, they were a good partnership back in 16.
Yeah, they are, and Mark Baisby goes brilliant round that track. Bit worried about James Shanes. Obviously, he's a grass track rider and he likes big tracks, so we'll have to watch that. But I'm confident in Mark and that. So I think either a draw on this or hopefully a 4-2.
Okay, well, that's what they think of it. For those guys that are in the Premier chat room with Barry at the moment, we have got a cracking selection of prizes for you tonight. Not only can you win 2 DVDs that are taking place at this meeting tonight, but you can also have a one-to-one fitness session over Zoom in the comfort of your home with Papa Luckman. He'll give you a 40-minute session for free, as well as 2 DVDs from tonight's meeting. So, all you got to do, guess that score before the tape's up at Heat 10, and if you're the winner, you walk away with the 2 DVDs and that private session. Heat number 3 then, eyes down, let's go for it.
3. So here
Oh, look at this for a lineup. We're about to see a school lesson here.
Lee Smart pulling up now for the final ride.
It's a good lineup, but Mark goes well round this track. And I think you could be a little bit surprised by this heat, I feel.
First run to the first bend, and Rob Shuttleworth again off gate 4.
Look at him, he's right! He's absolutely right! The Belle Vue are in front! See you later! They've just sent the postage label, they're off!
Come on, Mark, you've not even done the first lap and you're already claiming victory. Come on, Mark, come on! Here we go.
He's gone too wide there. He ain't going to catch nothing out there but dust.
James Shane's followed by Mark Baisby and then Lee Smart.
I think you might be right. I think you might be right on this, but hold on. Come on, Mark.
Going to try for the outside.
James is miles too confident just to let him come past. He knows where he is. He's going to keep him back. He's going to let Rob take it, and you're just going to watch poetry in motion as the Belle Vue Colts are going to come through to this.
Oh, look at that. He rides this track well, James, because it's a big old track for him and he likes big old tracks. Come on, Mark.
James is going to hide his inside here, and then he's going to block. He knows what he's going to handle. He's going to block his line. We're going to see a 1 and a 2. We're going to see a 5-1 for the Belle Vue Colts.
Well, it is time to start gloating, Paul, because you've extended that lead, and he's very, very confident down there. He's enjoying himself.
I'm going to have to take this no smoking sign up soon because I'm just smoking hot in here. Absolutely smoking hot I am.
Sandra, only 3 heats gone. Your head's in your hands already. What are you going to do?
Well, I don't know. Feeling a bit lost at the moment, actually. I think I'll have to go into the pits and give the boys a little bit of a talking to. Because they're not pulling out the goods, really, are they? Talking to them now. I want to see some dirt fly in the next few heats.
Well, on a real meeting, of course, over the island, the cameras are in the pits. We're grabbing interviews all the time, and team managers also get those interviews. So we're in the pits. You're just about to go and see your team manager. However, the camera's on you now, and we're going to ask you, back in Virtual Skid 2, you didn't know what you were letting yourself in for. How did you find that experience back then?
Oh, gosh, I absolutely loved it. It was really exciting. Didn't know what to expect. Found it really, I was sweating, like I said. Loved it. This one's a little bit different because we've got a little bit of history now. And like I said, this isn't just about the Warriors and the Colts. This is about me and Paul here now. So I've got some personal vendetta against it. So the boys have to just pull it through, not just for the Warriors now, but for me.
Well, you got a little bit of a boost on this one because the boys are the sponsors of heat number 4. The Isle of Wight Wightlink Warriors are sponsoring heat number 4. So if there's ever a heat to do it, this is the one they've got to do it on, that's for sure. Going into heat number 4 then, Sandra, I can't believe I'm saying this then, 4 heats in and you're using the tactical already. A bit disappointing, not going to lie, for the Warriors, but let's find out who your riders can be then. Do you want to know the home pair or the away pair?
I want to know the home pair.
Going for the home pair, so you can have either Connor Coles and Adam Portwood, or James Cockle and Tyler Govier, or Ben Hopwood and Adam Portwood, or Ben Morley and Chris Widman.
I'm going to go for A.
Going to go for A. Connor Coles and Adam Portwood. Okay, and they're going up against, here we are, Danny Ayres and Luke Woodall. I think every time Danny Ayres' name is mentioned on the island, the opposing team kind of think, oh no, we're up against it here. But Connor Coles, he knows his way around the island, could give him a run for his money.
Yeah, I know. I mean, no matter what team Danny's on, you still love to watch him ride. He's so exciting. We're not getting some great picks here, are we? We're up against some tough ones again. Oh, gosh. I'm being optimistic on this in a 3-all. I'm really hoping the Colts don't run away with this one again.
Okay, Paul, Luke Woodall, Danny Ayres.
Well, first off, man needs no introduction, does he? He's a ledge. Danny, he's just gonna. He might as well take his dog out because it's gonna be like a walk in a park for him. Luke, I think it's a good challenge against Adam, but I think Adam's the kind of guy gets about halfway through, gets a bit tired. You know what I mean? I'll be surprised if he does 4 laps and he'll just take an easy point.
Not holding back there, Paul, are you?
No.
That's what we like here. Well, just want to give a quick shout out to our meeting sponsor tonight, Iwade Garage. They've been on board for many, many virtual skids already. If you're in the Iwade area and you need an MOT or some maintenance on your vehicle, and also they're into restoration as well. So if you've got a car that needs a bit of restoring, go and see those guys. They're experts in that field and they'll get you sorted out, no worries. All right, guys, heat number 4 is coming up. Let's go for it.
Connor Coles on the outside of him.
Oh, I'll give you a saving grace here. Danny is off free. It's a bit of a slicker line on there, but Danny gave me the secret when I was there on how to start, so you might watch him get the old shot here.
Come on, we're counting on Connor here now. Come on, Connor!
It is Coles who's got away.
He's found the dirt, but now we're about to see something unwind, something special, and it's Danny Ayres. He's going to hit that outside. He's going to find the grip. And now he's in trouble.
A little bit longer. Can he find room up the inside?
God, he always gets them on that corner.
He does just that.
It's his balls. They're that big. The grip just finds it. And he's off. He's gone.
Blue helmet, Adam Portwood.
Totally gone.
But Danny Ayres absolutely.
But what is happening in 3rd place? That's where I want to see. We predicted that this would happen, but it's the fight at the back. I was a little bit harsh on Adam, but I do reminisce him going straight into me at Kingsley, and I'm still a little bit upset. £450 down.
Isle of Wight from Speedway Portal.
You can't hold that. You can't take that with you. You've got to let it go, Paul. You've got to let it go.
I can't. It's my bank balance still hurts.
Way behind now. So this one's going to be a share.
Where are they at the back?
Portwood in 3rd
Come
place.
on, Adam, you're the one.
The back, the checkered flag, he's waving away there. Danny Ayres gets
and here he is, oh, flipping it. He could have stopped by my shop and had pie. He's on it. Gone.
So 3 to the Warriors.
Well, it was a 3-all. Sandra, you said it best. You wanted a 3-all. That's what you got. Keeps it close.
Keeps it close, but close enough for me. We need to now pull our finger out and get a 5-1 on the next one. Fingers crossed.
5-1 Danny there. He was away once he passed Connor.
Oh, you could just see it coming up. I could see that lining up. He's done it week in, week out. I've seen him personally do it. There is no man that could ride that outside track like he could. I'll be very impressed if I see someone ride with the skill and the downright balls to do what he does.
I've heard Paul Bowen can do that.
He can. Straight into the fence.
There we are. And moving swiftly along. Heat number 5 coming up next for you then. Sponsored by our great friend Mark Cooper. He loves his sport, loves the Speedway, and it's great to have him back on board for Virtual Skid. On to heat number 5, back to Paul. A, B, C or D?
We've had B, we've had C. I like to keep things logical in alphabetical order. Let's have a D in there.
We're going for D then. Back in 2016. We have Lee Smart and Mark Baisby back out for you, Sandra, going up against Daniel Bewley and Tom Woolley. An interesting one, this one then. Lee Smart and Mark Baisby, they didn't do it for you before, Sandra. What are you going to say to them this time?
Well, that was before. Now this is new. They ride well together. You know, they're a good pairing. So I'm hoping this one will go well. I think 4-2 on this.
Thinks a 4-2. And Paul, over to you. What do you think?
Well, it's going to be on 4-2. On my side, obviously we saw Danny do heat 1. Tom, once he's warmed up a little bit, I won't be surprised if he scores a cheeky little point there. So let's wait and see what happens.
Just before we head in there, I want to give a shout out again to our team sponsors tonight, and that is Papa Luckman Fitness. They're on Facebook. Make sure you check him out. Looking after the Wightlink Warriors tonight, sponsoring those. And, of course, our great friend Ricky Neal and Colin at Sean Speed, the Spares van, travels all over the country supporting the riders and the teams and the clubs as well. So thanks for coming on board, guys, as we head into heat number 5.
Sandra, you better book in for one of them classes to see about your bottom, because it's about to get kicked in this heat.
I check into Papa Luckman's classes all the time, and I think I'm pretty sure we're going to get a 4-2 on this.
And they are away. And Dan
But you're not
Bewley
going to
another
see this, and it's Dan Bewley out in front.
Who is level with him into the dirt and coming off the bench.
Oh, you're right. Give him a run for the money. Come on, boys. Come on.
He is, but he's not going to deal with the weight of Dan, although he's gone well on the outside there. I expect Dan's just going to judge him up, follow him in, and you won't be surprised if he comes past him.
And at the back, Tom Woolley.
He's got this. Come on, Mark. Come on. Way in front. Way in front.
League Smart also trying the high line now to see if he can bring
Dan must be tired of this one. He led Heat 1, but this one he is struggling. Must have got the setup wrong. He's staying in that slick. He's looking behind him. Something is not working for Dan in this heat.
No, and we're going to make that to our advantage. Come on, Lee. Come on. Come on, this is it. Come on, a 5-1. Come on.
I think he will get him here.
I am worried. I am seriously worried for this. I cannot believe that Dan is struggling down there in second. Something is not right with his setup or his bike. Tom's well at the back. I can't do anything with him. Just hold out for that.
Cut back, and no, he has not. So the result here in heat number 5.
Back in the virtual pits then, after a third of the meeting gone, it is 17 points to Belle Vue and 13 for the Warriors. And it clawed back a little bit more there, 2 points. So Sandra, back smiling again, head is out of the hands. You're ready to go.
We are ready to go. Like I said, a 4-2. I knew they'd pull it out of there. Mark's good round that track. He just needed a little bit of warming up when the meeting started. And we were out there on that. Really happy with the boys now. We're moving forward.
And Paul, you wasn't expecting that?
Definitely wasn't expecting that from young Dan, but do you know what I mean? He's probably his first time there. I can tell he's in his old Kevlar, so maybe just not got the setup right with the track changing. Anything from here, though, I've got full confidence with him.
Well, full confidence as we head into heat number 6, sponsored by Elite Floors. We say it each week, Chad Worksfield works for them, training to be a floor fitter so that he's got a career outside of Speedway as well. But we know recently, going back a few weeks ago, he won his first grass track meeting, 500cc. We've seen him at Plymouth riding as well. We've seen him on the island practicing. He is flying. Sandra, you've seen him do a lot of laps. He really is coming good, isn't he?
Oh, like I said before, he's one of my favourite riders. I see him practice quite a lot at my first skid. And I swear every week he's getting faster and faster. He's just been down to Cornwall on the grass track and won all 4 of his 500 heats. He's improving. Every week he's improving. I cannot wait to see him back there on the track next season. Really, really looking forward to seeing him ride.
And I tell you what, he's going so fast, I reckon he's been doing a Papa Luckman session. And that's exactly what you can do at home if you're in the Premier chat room tonight with Barry. Make sure you get your predictions in by the tapes up at Heat 10, and you can walk away. Actually, you wouldn't walk, you'd actually train away with Papa Luckman himself on the TV, on the screen, with you in your home. And he's going to give you a 40-minute one-on-one session over Zoom to sort out all your fitness. And like I said, for those of you that aren't going to win the competition tonight, you can also check out Papa Luckman on Facebook, like and share, and join in with his sessions 4 times a week. It's for free. And you're going to get fit at the same time. I think it's going to be a throw-up between one of Paul's pies or a Papa Luckman session. What do you think, Paul? What's best for me?
I think you're too far gone for Papa Luckman's. You just come to me. I'll give you some comfort food. Forget all that. It's too late for that. We're in lockdown. Get your lockdown belly out and get a steak pie. Don't gob.
There we go. So that's Paul's fitness regime for getting back on track there. And also, of course, guys, you got the 2 DVDs training for good measure there as well. We are here for the racing, though. Heat number 6, back to Sandra. A, B, C, or D?
Oh, I don't think I've had a B yet, so I'm going to go B.
Going to go B then. Your riders are Ben Morley, Dano Verge, and they're coming up against Georgie Wood and Cian Dickin. An interesting pairing here.
Love Ben. Ben's going to do it for us. Like I always say, Ben's that guy around that track. So he's definitely for the win. Not sure about this second, so I'm going to go for a 4-2 again. Okay, Paul, Georgie Wood, good rider to have out for you.
I'm going to say it's going to be a 3-3 for this one. I'm just going to lay it out there. I'm not, it's so up in the air with this one. So let's have a look at this one and see.
It certainly is a hard one to call. I couldn't call it either. Let's see. Eyes down. This is heat number 6.
I'm so looking forward to Ben winning this. Paul. So looking forward to seeing us out in front. Dano's going to be full.
Have you seen Georgie ride? Let's have a look and see.
Here we go.
Oh, he's missed it. He's missed the clutch. I'm devastated.
Come on, Ben. Told you, Paul. I told you. I've got it all here. Ben's my saviour. Come on,
Georgie's
Ben.
going to find his rhythm here now slowly. He's got his leg up. He's going to feel confident. He's going to hunt him down. Maybe not tonight, but maybe another night he could hunt him down.
He's miles behind. He's a week behind. Come back in another week and he'll be catching him up. Come on, Ben.
But he's certainly back here and back in full swing
Get the
in this
horn out
one.
now.
You and that bloody horn.
Rides for the Lakeside
And I can
Hammers
see
with
why.
the
To be fair, he's
Speedway.
leading it with some good lead there. Even Dano Verge's having a little chip at him. I've got to just take it on the chin for this one.
Georgie Wood in second place, third place.
That's it. Dano's on his back, and if he's not careful, he'll get him in. We've got a good team out in this team. Really proud of the boys. They've pulled it through. We're going to get this back on track.
Yeah, no, I've got to admit, you know, it's a bit like a practice session going on here. They're all spread out. Class act there by your man there. I can't say anything against that.
Second place there goes to Georgie Wood.
Another 4-2, Sandra. 2 points behind now. That's more like it.
Oh my goodness, like I say, Ben always pulls it out of the bag. 4-2, I told you again, the boys are getting it in with these 4-2s and gradually we're creeping up on the Colts. Love them.
Oh, Paul, what do you think? You're deep in thought down there.
I am deep in thought here, mate. I've got to do something drastically with my life choices on these alphabetical numbers of heats because that was not impressive for me.
Not impressive for you, but you've got to make this one an impressive one. Heat number 7, sponsored by our meeting sponsor tonight. They picked this one up as well, Iwade Garage. Paul, do you ever find yourself around the Iwade area?
I'm always down here, always down at Iwade, me. Can't get enough of it. I'm straight from Shale, 7 o'clock over to Iwade. No, but I do want to come over more. I think it's a great spot, and obviously, if I've got anything wrong with my motor, I'll be straight over there.
That's exactly what he wants everyone else to do as well. And don't forget, they do their restoration as well and MOTs. Okay, moving on then to heat number 7, Paul, A, B, C or D?
I'm going to go with logic. I've got my heats written down here. I'm going to go for C because I had a 5-1 there last time, so I'm hoping for the same again.
Okay, C, 2018. For the Warriors, we got Ben Hopwood and Jamie Seeley, and they're going up against Carl Bickley and Joe Lawler. Now, Paul, we're going to come to you first. Joe Lawler loves to track down there. Carl Bickley, class, you've got to be happy with that pairing.
Definitely happy with that. Joe is just, he will give it his all. I won't be surprised if you see that leg dragging across the Shale. This will be an interesting one. I'm kind of hoping that, because I know Joe loves to chase, so I'd love to see a nice little battle, but come home with a 5-1.
And Sandra, Ben Hopwood, of course, rode the island so many years. He was an islander as well as a warrior as well. He can do it for you. And Jamie at the back there, he can come through for you.
Yeah, I think we're pinning our hopes on Ben here. And I think if he can get out of that gate like Ben can, I think we could look for a win here. I'm not looking optimistic on this one, but I'm hoping Ben pulls it out the bag.
We're about to find out. This is heat number 7.
Seeley on the outside. Just
Kyle's got the
2
weight
points.
advantage, though. You're going to watch a
Separating
bolt of lightning come straight out that inside gate.
He has, but Ben's got the experience around here, and if he can get out of it like he does, I think we're in for a win.
Oh, and here we have it, as I predicted. Joe hanging it out wide.
Come on, Ben, you've got this.
Hopwood. It is indeed Hopwood who's
He is looking good out in front. Joe on that grip there. Look at Joe go. I told you he'll hit that grip and he'll be off.
Seeley at the back here.
He will, and Ben's going to have to watch himself on here. Any slip up and he's got him. Come on, Ben.
But it's gonna be in them last crucial laps where them young guns have got that extra bit of fitness. Look at Joe hitting that dirt again. Every time he's catching that dirt, he's catching Ben up.
He is, and they've got that enthusiasm and that drive, haven't they, to go for it. But Ben will win this. Ben will win it. Definitely.
I must admit, Ben is settling in very nicely. He's obviously spent a lot of time around here, knows his lines, knows where to go. He's going to smart this one home. He is a good rider, Ben. I can't knock him for that. Joe giving it his all. You know what I mean? I think this was his second season in the National League, so he's a very good rider. I think there'll be some great things from him.
Yeah, I do, and I think actually your two ride very, very well as a pair, actually, seeing them ride before together. But a good win for us.
So there he is. He gets his
Draw we are.
The skipper takes 3 points there in heat number.
Okay, it was a 3-3 then in heat number 7. It's still 2 points in it. Very, very, very close, this one. Into heat number 8, sponsored by our great friends down there at the Plymouth Gladiators, racing out of the Coliseum. Heading into heat number 8, we are going back to Sandra. It's your pick, A, B, C or D?
I think we're on pretty much of a roll here, so I'm going to go with a B again.
Going with B then, 2018. For the Warriors, we have Dano Verge and Adam Portwood. And they're coming up against Paul Bowen. Oh, we've been waiting for this. Paul, your partner with Ben Woodall. Now, before we ask Paul, Sandra, how do you think this one's going to go from your point of view?
Definitely got to win. We've got a really, really crap rider in the other team. So, yeah, we're definitely going to win this one.
Paul, the Isle of Wight, have you enjoyed coming down there and racing?
See, it's all good and well. I've been cocky. I'm not going to lie. But to be fair, the last time I rode at the Isle of Wight, the only time, I'm actually going to put a formal complaint in because they said I'd won an Audi, which I assume is a car, but I never had one given to me.
Well, I know that we give away great prizes. An Audi doesn't even come anywhere near than a Papa Luckman session, Paul, so I'm sorry.
It doesn't, but it costs the same as 4 zeros, and that was a tough old night for me.
I don't know, he's smiling there. I think he's pretty confident for a win here. We're about to find out. This is heat number 8.
Actually has,
who's that good-looking lad in white there, with his front mudguard facing the sky, because he might have may not have crashed earlier today, and he's a bit sore.
Here we go then, heat number 8.
Look at this. Right, come on.
And away they go.
Looks like we all did a roll. Hey, I'm in third for a change, but where am I going? Where am I going?
He's gone in front.
Where are you going? Who's that fooling?
Oh, I'm going to back. Oh, I'm stopping on bend 3 for a cup of tea.
Look at this. Oh, hold on.
Hey, he's got some drive here. It's all changing. It's all changing round. We're all looking like absolute novices wobbling about. I'm at the back.
I think you've stopped to make some more pies, haven't you, Paul?
You can see it on the back. I must have dropped one halfway around and picked it up.
I think you have. I think you've eaten too many of your pies and all. Where are you?
You can't fit us all on screen. We're doing that bad. There's only Danny here. That's Danny Verge. Sorry, that's doing any good. He's a full straight enemy now. I'm not even in picture. What is this? This is CGI. This.
We're off to the retreat, you see, to taste my cup, don't you?
I think it was that boat ride. I was a bit seasick.
I think you were. Nowhere to be seen. In fact, actually, I think I'm coming up to the counter, actually, in between.
I think I thought it was a 3-lap race. I think I'm finished.
Look at this. Well done.
Second place, Ben Woodhull.
That was terrible. Absolutely terrible.
4-2.
Paul Bowen, virtual skid history here. The virtual team manager goes on track, riding for himself, and he comes last. Well done, Paul Bowen.
It hurts that, Annie. That really does hurt. Have we got some Kleenex in here? Because I need to cry. That was terrible.
Oh, well, you never know. We got some more choices coming up. We might feature again. You never know.
I bloody hope not. I bloody hope not.
Sandra, that was a 4-2 to you.
Oh, do you know what? All I can say is thank you, Paul, for that win and your rubbish ride.
This is awesome. I'm enjoying. I hope these guys out here that are watching this are enjoying it half as much as me. Right, heat number 9 then, sponsored by Save Oxford Stadium. We say this every week. There are many speedway tracks out there and stadiums that are still there but aren't riding at the moment. And we need to bring these ones back. Paul, Oxford Stadium, did you ever get a chance to go there and watch some racing?
Never got a chance to go to Oxford. I think I only started riding just as it closed. Really unfortunate. Like I say, there's been quite a few now close since I've been riding. So it'd be great if that could get up and go again. If I just pull a few mil from underneath my bedside cabinet, I might buy it and turn it into Bowen's Pie Arena.
There we are. We see the Pie Man going around there. So heat number 9. Paul, it is now level pegging. 24-24, it's your choice. A, B, C or D?
I'm going to go with A. After getting my P45 from that last ride, I'm hoping that I'm going to redo myself with this one now.
Oh, we're about to find out. So, for the Warriors, Scott Campos and Dano Verge. For the Belle Vue Colts, Leon Flint and Jamie Seeley. Sandra, Scott Campos and Dano Verge. Can they do it for you?
Yeah, they can do, actually. They can do this on a 4-2. If they work well together and ride well together, they can do it. And we need this now. We need to kind of move now forward. And I think a 4-2 will get us there. 4-2, boys.
Well, you're moving forward, but as we come to Paul, I just want to very quickly move backwards to Virtual Skid 2. You didn't know what you were letting yourself in for. You got involved with Virtual Skid as a Virtual Skid manager back there in Virtual Skid 2. How did you find the experience?
Absolutely loved it, mate. I'm loving it now. I think it's a great experience. If anyone gets a chance to have a bash at this, I almost think it could be a bit of a game between, if you could organise it so you could get your friend involved. It's been absolutely brilliant to bring Speedway back, keep it relevant really as well, and hopefully we can get enough energy with this. So if you're watching it, give it a like, give it a share, let people know what Speedway's about. Come 2021, when we've got rid of this virus, and we'll be back on and Speedway will be better than ever.
Now that is what I call energy.
Full of it.
Full of energy, and that is exactly what you get when you do a Papa Luckman fitness session. Of course, they are the sponsors of the Wightlink Warriors tonight, and our great friend Ricky Neal, Sean Speed as well, the Spares van. We do thank them for coming on board again for Virtual Skid tonight. However, we're back in for the racing you've chosen. Heat number 9 is up next. Let's go racing.
Leon off the inside gate, nice light rider, he's off on the inside there, so that'll be a good setup for him. Keep all his competition on his outside and he'll just push them all to the outside.
I want to see my boys working together on this one, because that's the only way they're going to keep him out. Well done.
Oh, we're down already, Shaking out at the last minute, threw it down, we've got to restart. I'm hoping here now I can just get a draw or a 4-2 at minimum.
Come on, Scott, you've got to do this now for the team on your own. Come on, Scott, it's all on your shoulders. Come on. Good lad.
Doing all right, young Leon. That leg trailing technique that he's got there, finding that dirt, he's going to find it round the outside. He's going to slowly work him out. He's finding that dirt at the Isle of Wight. You've got to get in that dirt. I couldn't do it, but I'm telling everybody else to do it.
But can he find a way past Campus?
You showed them how not to do it, so that's good. Leading by example and showing them how not to do it. Very well done as a team manager, Paul.
It was all right. I like to show him in slow motion first.
Again, screwing it on, going out wide there.
You see, Scott might have fate on his side on that way, but I tell you what, he's got the experience and he's showing him how to ride it. I think we've got this.
He has. He's got a lot more laps than Leon there, so, you know what I mean? I thought Leon, with having Berwick is his own track, a bigger track, might have been a bit more used to this, but he's going to have to settle in, and we're going to both have to settle for a draw here again, I think.
Yeah, it's getting very, very close. Again, this second meeting now together, very, very close.
Campus gets the victory. Second place.
Well done.
To Leon Flint. And
Back in the Virtual Skid pits then, and it was heat number 9, a 3-all. He did cross the line at the back there, so still locked together 27-27 with 6 heats to go. All to play for. But before we go any further, we're going to let the guys in the Premier chat room know you've got all of a couple of minutes to go before tapes up a heat number 10. And of course, you've got to get your predictions in of the match score tonight to win 2 awesome DVDs from the Warriors versus Belle Vue Colts and a Papa Luckman training session through Zoom, 1-to-1, just you, Papa Luckman, doing some great fitness there as well. So make sure you get those predictions in, guys, as we head on to heat number 10, sponsored by LMS Brickwork. Lewis Seeley, he's been another virtual team manager He comes back on board and he's based in the Newbury area. So if you've got any work to do on your houses, give Lewis Seeley your business. There we go. Right, heat number 10, Sandra, over to you. A, B, C or D? Got to break this deadlock.
I'm going to have, and a B's always been a good one for me. And I'm thinking, do I go there again and be predictable, or do I actually, I think I'll go D.
Going D then, 2016, Ellis Burks and Kelsey Dugard for you. And they're going up against James Shanes and Rob Shuttleworth. Here they are again.
That pairing again.
Oh, I'm looking forward to this one. Really looking forward to this one. Sandra, Ellis Burks, what a rider. And of course, Kelsey. Can't forget Kelsey.
No, Kelsey's great, and he's been a great team rider at the Isle of Wight. This is going to be a tough one, I feel, and I'm really looking forward to watching this. Of course, I want a 4-2, but I'm going to go with a draw.
Going with a draw, Paul, what do you think?
Can't call it. Cannot call this one. I'm looking forward to some really tight racing, and I think it's going to be an excellent one to watch.
And that is exactly what we're about to do. Let's go racing. Heat number 10 is up now.
Same, push the Warriors to a bigger lead.
I could be up for an upsetting start.
So here we are then, riders taking their position.
I think you will be, Paul. I think Ellis has got this one, and I think you really need to watch your back, because we can be in front now, I think, after this heat.
Giddy up horsey though, it's James Shane's out in front. He's about to open up that gap. He's hitting the dirt now, Ellis is on the inside, James knows he's there, but he's going to power away.
He is, but Ellis will be on his back. I think he's going to look on that inside. Come on, Ellis, come on.
No, now that the track's getting on a little bit, there's a main line forming up. And that main line is the consistent key of getting out in front and winning the races.
Ellis Perks now really
he's good, James, round here. He's really good. I've watched him at my first skid when he's practiced, and I've watched him at other tracks. He goes well on big tracks. So yeah, I think you're right. I think he's got this one.
Third lap, pulling a locker there, giving a little bit of ground up to Ellis Perks, but I don't think that'll pay much problem.
He's definitely looking like a 4-2 for me here. I think I can take a sip of victory from my can of drink here.
Followed by Ellis Perks, trying hard.
Oh, that tastes so good, and it tastes like a 4-2.
Off the final bend now then, and it's a great win.
Enjoy it while it lasts. Enjoy it while it lasts.
So the race win then was in Wight, James.
And he takes a 4-2 advantage there in that heat. 2 points up again then, Paul. Oh, he's dancing here. He's dancing.
Just like I say, I just like to tease Sandra. You know what I mean? That she was doing all right. She was DMing me before the meeting saying, Paul, go easy on me. You know what I mean? And I said, Sandra, I will do.
Oh, Sandra, look at this. He's really digging this in, isn't he?
Do you know what? How I wish he was a man of his words, actually. But yeah, we know it's all lies, don't we, Paul? Yeah, you know, he's getting all a bit cocky. He's only 2 in front now. So he just needs to watch himself. I can't wait to hear the riders on the next heat.
Well, the next heat is up. Heat number 11, sponsored by John Carpenter Speedway Spares. You can find him at Iwade. You can find him all over the country, and he helps a lot of the young riders as well. So we thank John for staying on board with Virtual Skid. Heat number 11, back to Paul. A, B, C or D?
Well, seeing as we have a D last time, I've always been a fan of these. We'll have a double D. So D it is, please.
D again then. We're going to go right up to date. 2019, Ben Morley, Connor King for the Warriors. Slightly excited, and let's see how excited Paul is when I tell him that he's got Carl Bickley and Ben Rathbone.
Oh yeah, Kyle's a good rider. And Ben, you know what I mean, it was his first year there, so you know what I mean, he can be a ballsy rider, Ben, so yeah, I'll look forward to this.
He's looking forward to this. We got this heat coming up for you right now. Just before we mention our meeting sponsor tonight, Iwade Garage again. Thanks ever so much for coming on board. Vehicle maintenance, MOTs and restoration if you're in the Iwade area. Here we go then, guys. Heat number 11 coming up for you.
This is it. Read it and weep, Paul. This is our win.
You have got a very good lineup there, to be fair. You know what I mean? Ben's got a lot more experience on Kyle, but Kyle is a young gun, ready to just be... Off he goes.
Come on, Ben. That's it. Come on, Ben.
Yeah, it's Ben and Kyle. It's Ben and Kyle here. We thought this would be a 1 and 2 situation. It's just which way it's going to be. Kyle's going to settle in, which he does. He's going to study what Ben's doing and then hopefully put in an attack.
Too late for an attack now, I feel. Ben's got that now. We just have to watch the others. I think it's going to be looking like a 4-2 here, and if we can keep that, then I'll be happy. Come on, Ben.
Ben is doing well. Kyle's just struggling a little bit there now behind him. I think he's just thought, I'll settle for second. You might be right with your 4-2 situation here.
It is Rathbone.
Yeah, I think I am.
So the Warriors here are going to open up a 6-point cushion, and of course that does
Ben out in front, Kyle in second.
Very
good riding from these boys. And I like to see it a little bit closer, if I've been honest, but you can't have it always. Fair play to the Isle of Wight for this one.
Well done, Ben. Brilliant, as always.
Second place, Bickley. Third place, King. Rathbone will come home last. 4 to the...
Well, Sandra, what are we going to do to break this tie here? One goes up, one heat, the next heat, the other one's up. There's nothing in it again. 11 heats gone, 4-2 to you, Sandra. 33-33, what are we going to do?
Gosh, it's been like this, hasn't it, for these two meetings? It's been so close. I think me and Paul are on our edge of our seats here now for two meetings now. Goodness knows. I'm still in for the win on the boys on this. I'm still polishing this trophy, getting it all ready. It's all ours.
What do you think of that, Paul?
She's making me nervous. However, we're on the second half of the meeting now. The lads have studied the track. They've got the gearing right. They know what they're doing. The track's slickened off. I think we're going to see more Belle Vue action. We're going to see certainly a few more first and second places coming in.
Well, that's what we're looking forward to, some more great speedway in these last 4 heats. However, this one, heat number 12, sponsored by our friends at the Speedway Chat Show. Now, these guys were on Virtual Skid a couple of weeks ago. Jerry Sims, of course, still with the Chat Show. Chelsea's moved on now, but what a great thing they've got. They were great guys. And with this COVID situation, lack of racing at the moment out there, it is great that they've started off the Speedway Chat Show. They've had great people in as guests. They've had Greg Hancock, Chris Holder, Darcy Ward, the names go on and on. So on a Tuesday night, 7 o'clock, make sure you head over to Facebook and make sure you search for the Speedway Chat Show. They're going to have you on your edge of your seats talking to some awesome Speedway riders. But for now, we are going to head into heat number 12. Sandra, your choice, A, B, C or D?
Definitely B, because it's been really good for us.
Definitely B then. You've got Scott Campos and Adam Portwood. They're going up against Rob Shuttleworth and Andy Mellish. Paul Bowen, first of all. Rob Shuttleworth and Andy Mellish, what do you think?
Very experienced riders. I won't be surprised if I saw an old 5-1 coming in hot.
Oh, he's looking forward to this, Sandra. What do you think?
Yeah, I think he has right to, actually, because I think I'm worried. I think he will get a 5-1 on this, but I'm hoping that he won't, and I'm hoping that he'll get a 4-2. We can't let this gap get any bigger now. Fingers crossed.
I think that's the first time in the virtual or real world that I've heard a team manager said, I hope he gets a 4-2 and not a 5-1. What about a 3-all, a 4-2 to you, or a 5-1 to you? They're out of the question.
I just don't think it'll happen, so I'm realistic.
Being realistic, we're about to find out. This is heat number 12.
You know, Scott Campus, he is be a dark horse sometimes. I think you put him down a little bit there for a third. I wouldn't be surprised if he got a second.
So here we go then, green
don't know, I'm just not feeling it on this one. I don't know why.
Oh, Andy's popping her up. Giddy up, horsey.
He's come under a little bit of pressure. He's going around the first and second turn.
First corner, come on.
In front, it is Rob Shuttleworth.
Who's that in front? Is that Rob again? Yeah, that was Rob with a powerhouse. Very good rider. Bit disappointed he's give up the game now. I think he could have been a very good rider. And still is a very good rider. I think he should get that bike rebought, get back out there.
The M6 to Manchester.
When was the last time he rode? Can you remember?
I think it's about 2 years ago now for Rob. He's banging to his motocross, like myself, likes to keep on 2 wheels. Well, he likes to keep on 2 wheels, I like to keep on my face, but, you know, nevertheless,
You enjoy it?
I enjoy it.
Comfortable ride for him in this one.
I'm freshly coming home as well after me. I won the B final.
Scott Campus
so at the Red Cord Amateur Speedway at the weekend. So I'm still on a high. People might say, yeah, people might have said you should have made the A final, but the B final was all right.
At least you won something then, Paul, not like this.
Waving away we won't talk. Shuttleworth, he takes it.
Nice 4-2 there for Rob. A very steady race there all around.
Campus. 1 point goes to Andy Mellish.
Okay, Paul takes a 2-point lead then, 37-35. The Belle Vue Colts in the lead on this one before we move into the Battle of the Big Guns in Heat 13. So we're going to move straight along to that race. Paul, your choice, A, B, C or D?
It's a tough call here. I cannot work out your logic in your algorithm that you've got going on.
Hang on, algorithm.
Algorithm. Go on, give it posh words. Your system, we'll call it that. I've been writing them down here, thinking I can work you out, but I can't. So after these Bs, Sandra's not quite got it. It's me that's been in favour with a B, so I'm going to stick with a B again.
Going to stick with the B. 2018 then, Ben Morley, Ben Hotwood.
Oh my God, can I put me horns on? And a maraca.
And
they're going up against Danny Ayres and Georgie Wood. Slightly excited there.
Oh, let me just roll this up here. Just roll this up. It's my house insurance. I'm just going to... Oh, let's do some smoking.
Well, smoking, we don't know about that, but one of them's going to be smoking the other three riders in this heat. It's very, very close. 2 points in it. Big one, this. What a heat to be sponsoring for Mark Cooper, who come on board to sponsor Heat 13 as well. Sponsored one of the early heats at the same time. So thanks, Mark. This is for you. Heat number 13. Let's go for it.
This is a win for us, though, Paul. You're gone.
I'm not going to say too much, but I remember this night. I remember the feeling. You know the guy that's going to come out swinging, and it's Danny Ayres. Straight on the inside, he's going to push all them boys out wide. He is taking this. He's looking over now. Look at him, the team man. Eyeing up Ben. Getting that driver. Boom, we've got it. We have got it.
Look at this.
Danny is the man.
Danny Ayres just flew past.
He's the man, definitely the man around this track. He rides really, really well, and I can't help but love watching him ride. Come on, boys. Just keep it there where you are.
Charlotte has fortunately let me down. I'll let you two squabble over second and third, because you ain't going to be squabbling with a man, Danny.
Oh, God, what are they doing? Come on. Ooh.
They are fighting each other up here, and it looks like a chain break.
Oh, not good, not good. Come on. We can't afford to lose this one now.
Danny, look at him. He's having time to check over, ask someone what's for tea, because he's bringing it home tonight. He's nodding to the crowd, and he's a winner.
There he is, yeah. Showman.
Absolute legend.
Goes to Ben Hotwood, and there is Ben Morley pushing his...
And we're back in the virtual pits then. Right, Sandra, Heat 14. 2 heats to go. It's getting tight, isn't it?
It's too tight for me, actually. I'm really, really nervous. I'm sweating. I'm not happy. I'd like it to be a little bit more us in front. It's too close for comfort for me.
Okay, 2 heats to go. What do you want, A, B, C or D?
I'm going to go B.
Gonna go B. Okay, 2017, you have Scott Campos and Jamie Seeley, and they're coming up against Rob Shuttleworth and Luke Woodall. Oh no, Sandra. No. You can't lose that confidence now. You're 2 points down. Don't let the boys see this in the pits. Don't look over at Paul, who's gloating over there. What are you going to say? Your boys are ready to go. Helmets are on, goggles going on.
Well, I say to them, you know, you're in the team. We picked you for this team, so you are more than capable of doing this. We're counting on you now, and you can do it. And I'll be shouting you on there from the pits. Let's do it. And I won't be looking at his gloating face anymore. I'm going to blank him out.
Paul, what will you be saying to your boys?
Well, I don't need to say much, do I? What I really need to say is Sandra, you know what I mean? She's beaten before she's even started, which just shows the confidence of the Colts. We are a force to be reckoned with. We're confident. We're just going to say to the lads, go out, have some fun. Pints are on me back at the bar because we're about to bring home all the points.
Let's get our heads down then for heat number 14, sponsored by Hedgehog Racing. Barry's company there. Whether you want racing gloves, boots, hats, whatever you need in your racing attire, give Barry a shout and he'll sort you out with some awesome gear. That's Hedgehog Racing. Here we go. Eyes down for heat number 14.
Here so far.
Come on, Scott, you've got to do this for us now. We're counting on you. You cannot let this go. Come on.
So
You've got the confidence of Rob there. Look at him lining up diagonally because he knows he's going to go pointing straight for that outside. He's going to be hitting that dirt. Boom! Textbook. He's got the whole shot and he's off. See you later, Rob Shuttleworth. Just like his name, Shuttle, he's off like a rocket.
Second place, Scott Campus at the moment.
Come on, Scott. Get him. Come on.
Scott zigzagging here. He's scrubbing speed where he doesn't need to be. Rob's going to get that fresher. Know what he needs to do.
Unfortunately, the picture quality is
still looking like a nice 4-2 for me here.
He's riding well. He's looking good out in front. Come on, Scott. Come on, get him. Where are the other two? Come on. We can't let him get this. Now we need at least a 3-all there. Come on.
This is Rob just taking it home now. He's got into his zone. He's relaxed. He's found his line. I think Scott's giving him for the night. He's just going to settle with a second. He's scored a few points. He doesn't have nothing else to prove now. He's going to stay where he's at. Rob on the other hand, plenty of wins this night. He's going to show everyone that he is the man and he's a force to be reckoned with. And now we've got a battle on for the last. This is where the decider is.
Who's going to get third place?
I know Luke's balls it and he's done it. He's done it. We've got a 4-2.
It's 2 points to 4 this time. 27-57 the scores. Scores on the boards don't lie, do they?
Well, what have we got to do to get out of these last heat deciders between these two? Last time they got together, it was the same scoreline right at this point, and Sandra chose and got a 5-1 in the last one for a draw. Tonight, Paul, it's a draw or a win for you. You must be elated.
It's like deja vu all over again. I feel like we've just started this whole thing again. I can't believe we've got this far to get this result. However, I'm not making the same mistake. I don't know what I'm going to pick, but I'm not going to do the same one again.
Sandra, is it warm over there?
It's absolutely boiling hot here. You obviously won't be in Paul back again. This is why it's on a tie again. But like I say, I'm confident on this 5. I think we got a 5-1 on the last heat. On the last one, we're getting a 5-1 on this one. Totally confident.
Well, it is the last heat. Heat number 15, sponsored once again by our great friends at Elite Floors. Chad Wertsfield learning to be a floor fitter with the company, so we do thank them for staying on board. The big one, Heat 15. This is what it's all about. We're going over to Paul.
Right.
Don't mess this up.
Looking at me statistics that I've got here.
A, B, C, or D?
B is the favourite. However, I believe it's overused. A has been a draw for me. And I believe that's all I need. I don't need to be winning. I don't need to be, do you know what I mean, a 4-2. I just need a draw. And I'm hoping that A is going to increase my outcome with this decision. So it's A I'm going with. And that's what I'm hoping it's going to battle me through to the win.
Okay, here we go then. This is A, and these are your riders. For the Warriors, Ben Morley and Ben Hopwood.
Oh my gosh!
And for the Belle Vue Colts, Carl Bickley and Danny Ayres. Okay, Paul, what are your thoughts on this one?
Oh, well, you just had to mention one person only, and that is Danny Ayres. And if you think for a second that Danny is going to get anything less than first or second, you are dreaming. You need to stop immediately your thought process. He's going to win this. I'm telling you now, Go and put that bubbly back in the fridge because that's where it's staying. You might as well forget it. Put that trophy in the bin or send it over to Charlie because I am going to be the winner here. Boom. Good night.
I have never seen anybody more confident. What a team manager there in the pits going on like he is. Sandra, what do you think on this one?
Pouring the champagne in the trophy for my boys to drink out of when they're in the pits. He's confident, but I'm even more confident. You might have Danny Ayres in the lineup and you might think that we've got Ben Morley. Ben Morley's track. Perfect. We've got Ben Hotwood. This is going to be close, but I am going behind my boys. Cannot wait to taste that champagne at the end of this heat. Go on, lads!
Go on, lads! And Paul saying, go on, boys. And this is heat number 15 for Virtual Skid 15.
Be victorious.
Ooh,
Which way
now
is it
this,
go?
to be fair, is tight. I've got full-on confidence in Danny. I know for a fact both Bens will be shaking in their boots with Danny. And boom, he's on the outside gate. He's going to hit that dirt.
Come on, the Bens will know.
And this is it. Look at him. This is it. We're already in a draw position, which is all I need, but Danny is not accepting a draw. Not at all. As he sees that moves outside to inside, tries a cheeky one there. He doesn't have to do it, but he's going to do it anyway. This guy is the man.
My guy's the man in front. My guy's the man. We might not be winning right now on the whole thing, but this guy is winning. This is the guy. Come on, Ben. Come on, the other Ben as well.
Nah, here we go. Is it Danny coming now? If you think he wants to go home and take second place, you've got another thing coming because here he comes. What a legend. No! Exclusion!
No chance. No chance. No way.
Exclusion! All day long.
No chance. No way. He took his risk. No chance.
Back in the room, Heat 15 has been gone. We've seen a accident there. Danny Ayres came down. Was he pushed down? Did he fall down? We're about to find out because it was a 5-1 to the Warriors. Danny Ayres was excluded.
Behave yourself!
And I do believe that is another draw.
Do you have Specsavers at the Isle of Wight?
We'll let the referee know, but what a meeting that was. I can't believe this myself. This is the second time you've been 4 points up going into Heat 15. And Sandra has pulled it back. But this time, Paul, it was your choice, my friend. You're the virtual team manager. You're the one that made the decision. And going on that boat back to the mainland, you've got to sit amongst all the riders and tell them that you chose that heat.
I'm not taking that. I want the phone on the ref. I want the ref on the phone. I want to see what he's been looking at. There was no way that was Danny's fault. You know what I mean? He definitely got pushed wide, took his drive out there. I can't believe that. Honestly, can't believe that.
Sandra, how's the champagne tasting there? I know it's not a win, but it's got to feel like it after another draw.
You know what? It's like deja vu, isn't it? Like I said, I totally knew the Bens would do it. Totally knew that. We got them. Listen, this guy here. History. We got it. We've totally got it, and I'll be opening this. I was going to kind of bring it up to Manchester for you if you want it, but don't need to now. Thank you, boys.
I think you should stop that champagne and we need to have a heat decider.
Well, there we are. What a meeting we've had.
Paul Loser, Paul. P for Paul Loser.
Thanks, guys, for getting involved once again. I really can't believe that was another draw, but there we are. He's had enough. He's for the off. He's gone. That's it. He's gone. Don't go just yet, Paul, because I'm sure Barry wants to come back and gloat a little bit for the fact that the Warriors pulled it back there. He's coming in from the Premier chat room. I'm for the off. Take care. Thanks for your time. I'll see you soon.
Oh my God, I can't believe you've drawn again. What are you two doing?
Barry, you've stitched me up. I swear you have.
I haven't, mate. I haven't. We don't stitch up here. It's all on the random generator. You were the one that was still saying it's not a B. It's not good. It's A. That's the one I get my draws from.
I couldn't believe it. I thought I had it sussed. I thought I was going to pop it in the bag. And to get beat again, I am gutted.
Right, okay. There's only one way to settle this. I've got to bring the master back into the room. We have got to have a race-off. Are you two both ready for this? Are you both ready to taste glory or defeat?
Got to be a win. It's got to be a win for me. I want to taste it. I cannot settle for this draw, Barry.
Sandra, are you happy?
I'm already tasting it already, Barry, so I'm up for it, definitely.
You're up for it. Okay. I'm going to bring the maestro back in then, Andy Hague. Let's see what we can do, and let's get a race to see who's going to be the winner.
Well, Barry, thanks for bringing me back into the room, but I'd actually gone for a lie down. These guys have worn me out. I'm on overtime here in Virtual Skid Land. It's not on, but it is on because I love Virtual Skid. So, here we are then. This is Heat 16. I never said that before on a Virtual Skid. And we are going to go to Sandra. I want you to pick a Heat 1 to 15. Give me a number, 1 to 15.
Oh, gosh. Heat 10.
Heat 10. Okay, Paul, do you want A or D? And before you choose, I will say that one of you, depending on which one you choose, Paul, one of you will walk away with a win in this heat and will walk away as the champion of Smallbrook.
See, I was hoping you'd ask Sandra this because then when she loses, it's like it's all her fault. And now I'm going to be lumbered with this. Right. I think you're going to double bluff me because I think I picked A last time. You're going to say you're going to pick D, but I'm not. I'm not falling for your psychology. I'm going for A.
He's going for A. Right. Heat number 10, A. Here we go then. The only thing is that Barry knows what this result is. And just look at his face. Ladies and gentlemen, this is kind of giving the game away, but I'm going to enjoy this. I'm going to enjoy watching Paul, watching Barry, watching Sandra to find out who the winner is. This...
I want to change my mind looking at Barry's face.
Is heat number 10.
Morley on the outside.
Yes! Thank you, Paul! Yay! You've got this.
I don't know that, I think this is going to be a draw. Is there a Heat 17?
Come on, Ben.
And away they go.
Come on, Ben. This is another win for us.
Oh, we got a draw situation on our hands. We can't keep doing this all night. I've got pies to make in the morning.
Come on, Ben. Come on, Dano!
Oh, it's going to be on. It is going to be on Dano. No, Kale! What's Kale? No!
It's really taken a
No!
Let's hope he is okay.
Victory!
Starting Marshall.
Come on!
It's a signal to the referee, Ronnie Allen.
This is it.
To release the tapes. And
I can't watch it.
They go. And into the first turn, it is Morley who's got away again.
Bring me home!
Morley it is.
Bring me home!
Second place there.
The psychology didn't work with this one. I can't believe I've lost.
I'll just top myself up again there, Paul.
I don't even want to commentate on this race. I can't see through my anger.
Oh, this is perfect. This tastes beautiful. Oh, come on, Ben.
In second place.
We've won this.
Brilliant.
Quite well spread out now.
Barry, we've done it.
Yeah, no, you did it, not me.
We'll win this
Brilliant.
one.
How's it Paul out there?
Sorry, internet's breaking up. From my screen, it looks like we've lost, so it must be broke.
Well, he leapt from that outside gate here, known for his fast start. Another quick look over.
You're a broken man, Paul. You're a broken man.
I am. When I seen that lineup, I got excited because I thought Kyle had a shot at winning it. And I thought Joe as well. Just been let down there. I can't believe, to be fair to Kyle, very rarely comes off. I've hardly ever seen the lad come off. So to see that fall, I'm going to blame the track. I'm going to be a rider.
Oh, cheers, mate. Sandra, winner. Chicken dinner. Oh, mate. Paul, thank you so much for that brilliant suggestion of having an additional heat, mate. Wonderful. I was prepared for a rematch, but even more happy now.
I am not going to be able to sleep tonight. I'll be lucky. If I've still got staff tomorrow, it'll be a surprise because the mood I'll be in tomorrow. Oh.
Sandra, winner, how'd you feel?
Oh, do you know what? Since we met the first meeting, Paul, I knew we were going to win it. It was a no-brainer for me. Like I said in the first, I don't do second place. I go out for winning it. I don't do all the cocky confidence like he does because I know my boys. Always knew we were going to win it. Always knew it. Thank you, boys.
Paul, sorry, mate. How do you feel? Apart from bad mood tomorrow, no stuff.
Absolutely devastated. You know, I went for that A thinking that you were trying to double bluff me, and I think you knew in your mind what I was going to do. You knew my thought. You'd worked me out before I'd worked you out. I think I've just been absolutely stitched up with the meetings tonight.
Stitched up again?
Again. I just can't believe my eyes. The odds were all in my favour. I must have done seriously something wrong. But fair play to you guys. You've put on a good show. I've enjoyed myself. The meeting's been fantastic. Sandra's been all right. But other than that, it's been a good night.
I've loved it. I tell you, I cannot tell you how much I was shouting and screaming at my laptop again today. Recording with you two is just out of the top drawer. It's excellent. I love it. It's really funny. And to be fair, we've had two great meetings, right? I mean, really good action. Just shows the closeness of the teams in one regard. And also the fact that it's just the luck of the draw. I do need to say a couple of thank yous, of course, to our sponsors. And thanks to the brilliant Andy Hague. He does hours of work on this. No, I can tell you it's a lot of work. And also to Ian Groves and everybody else that makes this possible for us to do it. Because without you, we can't. So, wow. I can't speak. I'm so happy. It's just brilliant. Sandra, I'm going to leave the closing words to you. How do you feel? How was that victory over the nemesis that is the King of Pies?
The King of Pies is no longer that, is he? Queen of the Skies definitely reigns there, definitely. I'm hoping now this puts an end to this and I won't have to see this ugly mug again on my screen. I'm so pleased we won. And yeah, Virtual Skid, loved all the meetings, loved seeing all the different dynamics in it, but it's been really fantastic. Thank you.
And Paul, how about you?
Well, all I'll say to Sandra is that when I'm back at the island for real and I sort myself out from last time, that she gets steak ready prepared for me because all the points I'm going to take, I'm going to spend it at a van to shut her up a bit more.
Brilliant. Well, of course, it just leaves me to say one thing, which I always say. So well done, Sandra. You won that Heat 16 dead heat, last heat decider. 2 draws, 1 race to decide it. The Papa Lutman Warriors are victorious over the Sean Speed Belle Vue Colts. Thanks very much, guys, for joining the fun. You've both been brilliant. And I'm sure everybody out there in Virtual Skid Land are just going to love it. Thanks again.